suppose if we didn't have, sometimes the machine is not running, something is not done. So for the Linux practice, we can do online also. You can even search for online terminal for Linux. So this is the some websites are available that you can just go through to explore. I think yeah. So there, these are the some website. The first is good one, the try.js Linux. It's an online portal, and there you can get some terminal of this kind of operating system. It's a combination of 64-bit. So generally you can use this particular Fedora, that is a good, or Alpine Linux, that you can use it. And here you have just click on this particular console. Okay, so these are the options are available. Maybe you can use this thing, or you can go with the first one, and you can click. So it will start an online terminal. There we can also do practice about the basic commands. Some variation will be there. A reason is that different operating system have some their own signature styles and some specific their own commands. But the basic commands that we are using, ls, we can use mkdir to create a directory. So that thing can indicate it. There we got it. If I use ls-l to check the listing, there you can see this is a directory. So this thing you can also do practice. There you can go to this site and you will get lots of online practice options are also available. If we don't, maybe sometimes the machine crashes, because this is a normal thing in the virtualization. Sometimes your machine crash, so there we have to work on as an alternative. Let's suppose that we can go with the Kali machine to check out more commands that we're going to learn. Okay, so this is the terminal we are actually doing the practice. Let me connect to another adapter. Okay, now yesterday we have done two things, I think. That is, the first was the ls command that we have cover. Now let me create parallelly the nodes. Okay, so basic commands we already know, but the first was the file listing and their subcategories that we have not covered it. Then let's suppose we have to create a file. So for a file creation through an particularly command line, so we have different kind of extensions are available. Okay, and to create, we have generally we can use file editors. There we have a tool called nano, vi or vim. We can use leaf pad, we can go with mouse pad. These are the different editors we use to edit a file or do this thing. And there is a command called touch, so it create a new file but with empty data. Okay, so let's see this thing. Here you can see already I have multiple files. So to create a one new folder, what I'm gonna do is that, let me go to the mkdir, creating a new folder. So in Linux environment it is called as directory. So the short form is make directory. So mk directory and then name. Let's suppose if I just type demo, and we have created one folder for the demo. Now this is what we call the make directory. mkdir create a directory. Okay, now we have to switch from one folder to another folder. So in graphically we can go to file explorer. There we can switch from one folder. Then if we want to go back, we can just use this graphical interface, just like in Windows and Mac environment we do generally. Okay, but the same thing if I want to do with the command line, so you use the option called cd, that is change directory, and then where you want to travel. So you got this particular part here in the URL. Sometimes in the URL you may be see or may not be, depending on the interaction of the operating system, how the output it will come. So there we use change directory. Now let's suppose, did I reach to that particular destination or not, to confirm it or to check that on which present work directory or the work folder you are working. So there is a option called PWD, that is stand for present work directory, like in this particular folder you are working. So right now we are working on /demi folder, so that will be showcased like something /root/demi. So the my workspace is in the root folder, and there I am working on the demi particular folder to edit or delete some file data, something like that. Okay, now here if I want to create a file, so I'm going to use touch command, and let's suppose I created a file 1. You can see the file is created, but there is no data. Okay, so ls hyphen, or simply if you type hyphen l, you will get the detail. There you can see 0 byte size, there is no data is available. Let's suppose if I want to now edit some data or add some data, so you can use the first editor is nano, the file editor, and then you can type the file name, enter it. Then here you can see you want to add something like hello, how are you, and then control X. Here you can see all the shortcuts like help, write out, read out, where is, these are the shortcuts, but generally this is all a combination of control combination. If you are using in Mac, so in Mac you have the command with the shortcut keys instead of replacement with control. So I'm using control X, you can use command X. Then it will come up one pop-up that you want to save the file, say yes or no. So if I say Y, then it will ask that this is the file name that you want to modify or you want to add something or extra, so that thing. So we just hit enter because the same file we are doing, so we'll hit enter and come out. Now the file is there, and if I see this is the upper arrow key, so you can see the previous commands. If you go downwards, you can see the upcoming commands, or you can use left and right to complete the command also. Let's suppose if I just type ls, now this is the half command is giving a part, so you can use right arrow key, it will automatically complete, or even you can use tab button, so you will get some different commands related that thing. So I'm just using this and enter. So there you can see 24-bit some data is in store. Okay, and to display some of the data on your terminal, so you can use the command called catenations, small option, that is cat. Then you can see file name and you can see the data on terminal. So that is a cat. Okay, these are the basic commands that we can explore to work on it. And to clear the screen, you can also type clear, or you can use command L or control L shortcut key to just go there. This is all we have, the options are available. So I think this is a part. Let's go to Vim, is another editor, file 1, and here we have different kind of options are available. So to enter something, you have to press I, so it will be in the insert mode. Now you can edit something or delete something as per your convenience. And to exit from here, so there is another shortcut keys we have to follow. The first is the escape, then shift and the colon sign, you will get it here, some colon sign, and then you can do the option. There you can see escape, then colon WQ. So W key is used for write and quit, and then you can hit, so you will be out of the file like this, and you can use again quit to see the output. So VI editor is a little bit difficult to use as compared to Nano, because we have lots of shortcut keys, because it's a different 6 to 8 different modes are available. Visual mode, even I didn't have use all the feature, and even I don't know all the shortcut key. I just use that in the same one. So VI and VM is a part of the same thing that we call the visual mode editors. And here we have the shortcut keys, that escape plus, then you can use the colon sign and plus WQ. So we have there these different options are available, that you can go with WQ, it's a write on the file and then quit. Then we have WQ, or you can use this sign, so it will be write and quit with forcefully, like rigorous permission we are taking. Or you want to just quit, you just type quit. I don't want to edit anything, I just come out from the file. You can use forcefully sometimes if you don't have the permission. So these are the options actually available in the editor. Now this is all this to Vim as well as the nano editor. So these are the CLI based editor. CLI stand for command line interface editors. Okay, now apart from that, Kali have its inbuilt editor, just like a notepad. We have mousepad is available, that is come pre-installed in Kali, and then you can open the file. So it will pop up something like this. It's a graphical that new pop-up will come as a new window. So there you can edit some data that you want to add or you want to delete. Okay, new data, something we haven't added. And then you can want to save, you can have the options are available, this thing file, or you can just click here, save the file, and then you can cut. So again you can see the output. This is the one we have. Apart from that, one we have to download that we call as a leaf pad. This is almost similar, only the graphics is little bit changed, nothing else. There you can see. It's more familiar, just like we have used on notepad. Okay, save it, Control S, and then you can exit. You will get it. But I will recommend that you have to do practice any one of the nano or maybe the VI or Vim editor, because let's suppose if we are working on different Linux operating systems or backend servers, or even we get a remote session of any system when we are doing hacking. So maximum work is only done through command line, but command line when we are using some graphical tools, so they are not supported. So there we have to do practice on this command line, comparing with this leaf pad or mouse pad. We have Cherry is there, lots of different graphical tools are available to edit. Okay, so this is the operations that we can follow, check up with the files related. And now to delete these things. So let's suppose I have again created a one touch file, hello. Again I'm creating hello1 and hello1 2. So there you can see we have created four files. Okay, now even if you want to verify with graphically, then you can go to the here file system. This is the root folder. So always open this thing as a root, and then you can go to this folder DB. There you can see all the files are available, and if you click file 1, you will get the data. This is how we do as a normal daily basis task, but the same thing we have done with the help of command line. Now let's jump, and here let's suppose I want to delete any file or part. So what we have to do, to delete a file, you will write a remove rm and then the file name. Let's suppose I want to delete one, you can just click, the file is removed, we can see. And there also you can see only 3 files are available. So here we use rm hello, so it's remove a file, any kind of extension it can be, and that doesn't matter. Now let's suppose I want to delete the directory demi. So we have to go one step back. You can use cd space double dot, you will be one step back. You can see we are right now in the that one. Okay, now here you have to remove the directory demi, so you can use like this, but it shows a error that demi folder or the directory is not empty, because there are 3 files are available. So to remove a full directory, you can use rm dir -p, and then you can type. You can see still it is showing, so you can use -r, I think, invalid. It's showing all the I think no. So let's suppose I don't know the particular option this is working or not. Let's suppose we forgot it, so you can just use rmdir -help. So there you can see -p, that is remove all the directories, ignore non-empty files. So you can just with the same command you can delete all these steps. Let's suppose if I go to rmdir hyphen p and then the part. You can go with all the files like this way. Yeah, it is not a directory or something like that, so you can use star also. Failed to remove showing. Why? Okay, so I think you just simply don't remove directly. Hyphen f not working. Okay, don't worry, not easy. So what we can do is that we have to go to the directory, then we can delete it, or else if the folder is empty, then you can able to delete it because the internal data cannot be lost. That is warning it is giving, like error is giving that the folder is not empty. We have to go individually, then you can delete it. Or so let's go to the folder and then we will type file hello and then hello 123 like this, and you can hit enter. So all three files you can able to delete at the same time with the single command. And in the background you can see there is no file is available. Then you can go to the cd back and there you can remove rmdir and hit enter. Now the whole folder is deleted. You can see it is automatically in the file explorer. Also you cannot see anything, the name with the DME folder, and even you can type ls, you cannot able to find in this no DME related folder, only DDoS something attacks, only that thing. So that's how we can work on different commands to do. So till here, any kind of issue with the commands, any command anybody didn't understand, let me know. Yeah, please. Mhm. Mhm. Before typing this thing, you have to use escape button, then shift plus colon sign. This is also you have to use. This is also a continuation. It is like yeah, shift. That is shift plus this sign you have to use. That will become after the L letter. So that is a semicolon, not the double colon that we have to use. Then you can type the double colon. Double colon, that is a double, not the semicolon we have to use. Double colon. Yeah, yeah, yes. Let me show you. No, no, no. These are the commands, not actually the commands. Like we have to enter in some file. Let's suppose I am creating a Vim. Uh, then I will file one, or just I typing Vim file and I hit enter. So I will now enter into the Visual Studio, that is enter. Now you have to type insert, then you are typing some data. Now to come up, so the here you can see insert is still there. Now you have when you click on escape button, it will be removed. You just let's see if I press escape, you can see now I'm exiting. Now you have to use shift plus colon sign, so it will be shown as a colon. Then you have to type WQ, then you hit enter. Then you will come up from that particular file. Like this, the step that you have to follow. Of course, yeah. Mhm. You can share this screen, or you can take the screenshot, or you just take a small photo with the phone and you can click on the group. We can provide you the detail if it is taken. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So for yeah. Uh, Let me stop my yeah, you can. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, we have to type. You just press I button, the I look insert. Now you can type. That is a insert mode. Now you have written. Okay. Now you can type escape. Use escape key. That is the top left corner, escape key. Yeah. No, no, no. We don't have to use anything from keyboard. That you can see escape button on the top in your laptop in the right, just above the tab button. Escape key. Yeah, that you can use escape. Press escape key, and then no, it is not yet. Is press. There you can see you are still in the insert mode. So the insert mode will be removed. Not above. Go a little bit down. Yeah, there you can see insert in the last, not above, the last, downward. You just go downward, not not from your yeah, here, this thing. So you are still in the insert mode. So you have to press a escape key, ESC, escape key. Did you have escape key in your Mac? In the top left corner, the first key that is come. Or yeah, escape key is not there. No, no mouse is not required here. Only the escape key. Uh, ESK, E, let me, because that is a hard, yeah, yeah, it's, yeah, that is maybe my ESC, that is escape key. Maybe my yeah, escape key. Then you can use double colon, shift plus that colon, then WQ. So you will be exit from that. Fine. Yeah, but you can just press enter to exit from there. Just a second. I will just showcase you the maybe my communication is a little bit other making no issue. I will showcase you the image because clearation is required. So this is you can see the key like this. Let me click on that. So here, let me here you can see this one ESC escape. Then this when you space escape, so the insert will be removed. Then you use shift and then you can use this shift plus colon, then you will type WQ and hit enter, so you will be out from that particular file. This is the file combination actually we have to use to do practice. Of course Vim is like a very big tool. Generally we don't use that much because even I don't know all the shortcut keys. This is just a one mode which we call the insert and visual mode. So insert and visual mode, that only we have different 6 models more, so that you can just go through. I prefer that you can go with Nano. It's easy to work on actually. Yeah, that is giving an error. Okay, so cannot open the file. Okay, we didn't create it. Yeah. Okay, you can just close the button first. Just remove, remove, close the terminal. Open a new terminal. You can close it from top corner. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can do practice there. No problem is that. Okay. Now let me go with the network to check the IP address of your system. So there you can use ifconfig. This is the one command that you can use to see your Kali machine IP address. So there you can see this is the adapter, network adapter, and this is your IPv4 IP address. This is the one command that you can use ifconfig, or even you can use IP space ADDR. So there also you can see this colorful option. So this is your IP address you have. Okay. Here we can add different adapters. So if you go to the Oracle box, there you can click on settings. We can add up to 4 adapters like adapter 1, adapter 2, or 3 and 4. When we shut down it, then you can able to add the option. So here we have different options are available like bridge connection, internal, generic, and net. These are the options are available. So maybe what are the options are there. I will showcase you how this is working. So generally it is categorized in 3 areas about the adapters. Generally it is what we call the virtual adapters. Now what is adapter is? It's a particular hardware device where we get a MAC address which is working on data link layer. So this is your hardware address that will be permanent. So we have the Wi-Fi adapter is available through which we can access internet and wireless communication. We have Bluetooth is also available that we're going to use it, but not in the virtual environment. So what actually happen when we create this kind of virtualization or the environment with the help of Hyper-V or Oracle VirtualBox or VMware? So there we are running multiple machines. So we require something called virtual. It's taking the resources from hardware, but it creates a virtual. So the first we have the bridge connection. This is like direct network communication with main machine. That will be like Windows or Mac plus same network IP range, network IP address. So let's suppose if my system have got the same IP address, so same range of IP address you also get it into the virtual machine also. This is like class C. So it is like 192.168.1.11. So the same range IP I will get it when I set the adapter and bridge connection. So here we have the direct communication. So if any kind of work we are doing, it can maybe affect the main machine also. Something when we are doing related to malware, virus or worms, for doing testing and checking the sandbox environment to work on that thing. Then we have the NAT. Full form is network address translation. Protocol. So it will be having only internet access you will get from main machine. That's it. No direct communication. So IP address will be different because here the IP addresses will be provided by the DHCP server, which is running off the own software. Maybe you are using VMware, maybe we are using Oracle VirtualBox. So that will create by that software. Okay, and then we have the called the host network only or host only. So it is a kind of a sandbox environment. So in sandbox environment, what actually happen? Only different VMs can work. No internet access and no communication with the main host machine. It is like a isolated environment. So this environment we actually create when we are doing something called malware analysis kind of or threat intel related work, or maybe if you are working on forensic part. So these are the different job profiles we have in cybersecurity. These are the advanced level and very depth, like high levels job opportunities we are getting in the future. Right now more in demanding also, but here we cannot able to right now reach because we have to cover the basics. Then we will maybe in future when we got more interest and get more time to work on, so you will definitely reach at this particular levels also or job profiles. Okay, so there we actually use the host only, in which there will be no connection between anything or any communication with the main host machine. It can be Windows 11, 10 or Mac OS that we are using. So that's how the networking adapters are working in a virtual environment. Okay, so right now in my Kali machine I am using maybe the network. Here you can see, so it is using my Intel chipset, that is my Wi-Fi adapter. So it is a hardware adapter which I am using for the same which I am connected with Wi-Fi, but it's created one virtual environment of one layer up so that I can also access the internet. So to check internet is working or not, you can just use a ping command utility and then the IP address. Let's suppose I am going with the by default Google DNS. You can get a reply, or maybe you can use same thing to check with the 444 also. So maybe sometimes we will not get. So in my local area, maybe it is just with the 888. Okay, or if you want to just ping any website, you can just type google.com. You will get a response. That means you are connected with the that particular network and you are getting a response. So here we are using a smallest packet, what we call ICMP. Correct. This is the smallest network packet we have, ICMP. It stands for Internet Control Management Protocol. Is the smallest packet in network that we just send to just do acknowledgement. That same thing, just like when we start a class we say hello, are you available, how are you? So we got a response. That's it, to just check that thing, that the target machine, target website is giving response or not. So there we use. Yeah, question is there? Yeah. Mhm. Some of the commands when we are using, so they support control plus a C as a shortcut to terminate that particular terminate that process or the command. And sometimes some commands support actually control Z also. So it's depends, like which command we are using. So some commands work with the shortcut key control C, some commands actually work with control Z. So it depends like which which will work, but generally the maximum we can get with the control C, or in Mac it will be command C. So that's the thing. Only the thing is that we have to terminate that process if you don't want to see more continuous going on or something like that. So like you can see in Linux it will goes continue, there is no restriction is there, so it will automatically sending and doing. So if I want to go, I can just use the control Z. So there you can see it will just suspend that particular process, but control C you can see just exit. So there also you can get this two option, control C to terminate the command, and there you can see it will suspend the process. Actually it is related to the process. Here you can see, if you go with the task manager to understand in a better way. So let's suppose I am running multiple applications. Okay, so control C means what? We will just exit from that particular application. Okay, so we want to access, we have to reopen it. Okay, but in suspend what actually happen, it will running in the background. That is in a part is there. So let's suppose if I just open my Skype as an example. Okay, so I am just using it, and if I want to exit, I can exit from here, just simply close. So that is a concept called the control C. So it will be totally cut, there will be no processes running that thing. But right now if I click, so it will go in the background process. The Skype is still running. If I just click here, you can see the Skype is still running in the background process, that we call the suspend. You can see here even my Microsoft Edge is also running, but it is in the, you can see, silent mode, that is in the background. So if you click here in the tasks bar, there you can see these are the options are available. Like from here now, if I quit properly, then the process will exit, like there Microsoft Edge, then you can see there you can get it like this way. So that is the difference. Is suspend means I just stop for a while, in the background the process is still running, but in control C I just totally cut the terminate the process or the terminate the command. So these are the differences are available in the shortcut key. Yeah. Okay, so that is the commands that you can use it to work on to get information and that all part. Now we have different commands are available, so I will not covering today because you all can do practice. Let's suppose somebody is not able to get the working functionality, or you want to start, or generally you can directly go to the online. There is a one website I already given in the link in the chat box. You can open this try.js Linux. There you can get an online terminal. Simply you can do practice here. All the basic commands that I show you, mkdir one, you can see rmdir, you can just check all the we have two folders. So if I use rmdir to delete hello, it will delete it. You can see, so the normal things that you can do here also. I think Vim will work or not, let me check. Let's create a hell.txt, something like that. So Vim is not working here. You can use clear command. vi is, I think, is working. So there you can go, then insert something, and type, then escape, colon q, you can exit. You will get the output here. So you will get the output. So what are the commands that I have told you? This all thing is also working on the online terminal also. So take time to invest and work on it. And then tomorrow what we are covering, that is an important part in terms of security, that is users and group, how we are creating and their permissions. And then we have these other commands. Maybe if you want to explore, you can explore chmod, chown, chgrp. These are the commands we actually are working on. That will actually help us in terms of restrict some resources to a specific user. Like same thing we do if we are creating two accounts and we want to restrict one user cannot access my personal drive or personal image or folder, so we can hide it, something like that. So same thing we can do with the command line practical. Okay, so this is the important that we're going to covering in the tomorrow class. To work on it. And then we have some in the background. I will explain about the file structure. If you want to even search, so you can later you can go about the /etc/passwd, there you will get the user details, /etc/shadow, there you will get the Linux password, /etc/group, there you will get details about the groups. Like these other things. So this is actually helping in the future when we performing attack, something we called privilege escalation attack. In this, what actually happened when we got any system as a remote connection, so that will be maybe in the normal user. Now from normal user, how we can manipulate and bypass to get the root access, so that we have the full machine control remotely. So that concept we're going to learn. So for that we have to learn little bit about the permissions and how we can change it, how we can modify that thing we're going to do in the practical. Basic things are there, but important for the hacking perspective as well as security perspective or roles and permission perspective also. So that we're going to do practice tomorrow, not today, because till you can do practice about this editors part, and you can do practice, the more practice is required. Okay, any other question before we can close the class? Any kind of issue is there? That also let me know. All good till here? Yeah, great. So you all can do practice, and any kind of question or query comes, you can just take a screenshot, you can send on the group. That's the easiest way, so I can check the error and I can provide you some solution. And if you want to explore these commands also, so you can explore it, not a problem. I have already given the Linux Journey website. There also you get a little theory about this part, file permissions and user part. So that is in a website is there. You can check out it later. Okay, and if you want to explore any other things, even that is also you can explore. Two website, if I can just give the hackernews.com, the gbhackers.com, computer geek, I think, no, Believing Computer, yeah. These are some security blogs. You want to update with the latest cyber attacks and security blogs, you can just check out these three websites for further knowledge if you want to go. Of course, I have lots of website links are available. In the meanwhile, I will sharing more things, blogs and new cyber attack updates you will get it. We have more. You can get it from here also, or maybe if you are active in Twitter, there also you will get some more hackers and the security attacks updates parts. So just explore it. The more you explore, you will get a little idea what are the things. Generally, you can learn about the technical terms. So the more you can hit new technical terms, that will just open your mind to learn something new. Because in cybersecurity, there is a no limitation to learn anything, and there is a restricted that after learning this thing we are just set. No, every day something new is coming. So every day we have to learn something new. Just explore it. Okay. Okay. So we'll connect tomorrow same time till you can do practice. Any question comes, you can just ping me on WhatsApp. So I will guide you there. Yeah, I will upload the videos. I think everybody getting the videos, previous ones. It is available on Google Drive, so you can even download and then you can later check out the recordings also if you want to follow. Okay, great. So yeah, we'll connect tomorrow. Yeah. Total security, like you want to check someone's systems remotely, or you want to check something like information that what the person is doing, something like that. Mhm. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. There are lots of websites are for the job you require to apply. Job website I can provide you for the cybersecurity. That thing I will. Yes, yes, I got it. I got it. That what we. Yes, yeah, that is a unique identity number or PIN number there. So there is no official site I can say, because only the official site have the full record as a perfect match. We have multiple sites, they are providing the information, but I cannot say 100% accurate because they have maybe dumped from some website or some social media portal. So we have to verify that thing. So I will check it if anybody is providing a good, accurate number. Like we can get it lots of website information, but I don't know that this is correct information they are getting or not, because only the government website have the full right. So there when we submit our personal information, personal identity numbers, passport numbers, so they have, and they can verify with their records. But if you go with some third party or private company, so I don't think so they have the full data, because it's a privacy leak, because then there is a no value of that particular passport or that particular pin number. Okay. So I will check if any specific website they are maybe taking some money and then giving in. So I will check it and then provide you. We have some fake websites are available. Even you can search with fake address. There you will get all the list of the information easily. So that need to check that it is correct or not. You have to verify. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So see you. We'll connect tomorrow.